Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you also for taking a look at this recording after the event. Uh, just wanted to acknowledge that in light of the incident that has transpired on campus on Friday, I've been made aware that there's a gathering that's planned for this evening at the same time. And for that reason, this session is being recorded and we're happy to connect with anyone one-on-one if you have any questions later. And for you attending too, if you think of a question later, please feel free, happy to connect later as well. I'm Krista Kelly. I'm the Senior Operations Manager at the Purdue Policy Research Institute. I work with the director, Dr. Stacy Connaughton. She is also a professor in the Brian Lamb School of Communication and the director of the Purdue Policy Research, that too, and also the Purdue Peace Project. I also have the great fortune of working with Miss Naja Barnes, who is a student of Poli-Sci, and she's also a PPRI research fellow. They're not here with us this evening, but they are very much integral to this project. Let me just provide just a little bit of background on our work together. So it all first began when Naja had been in touch with PPRI on potential for research opportunities. In that interaction, we kind of coalesced around this idea of starting to develop an internship program. And then we were planning to propose that at the State House. And this particular internship program would be different than what is already offered there in the sense that it is aimed at fostering diverse public leadership at the state level, sustained by equitable pathways to leadership and inclusive recruitment. Also bringing kind of more diversity of voices into the State House as well, where those important decisions are being made. Naja and her leadership proposed more. In consultation with fellow students, she provided us the focus for what has become the Policy and Diplomacy Student Collective at Purdue. So that's kind of where we are right now. That Policy and Diplomacy Student Collective at Purdue is intended to encourage an interest for societal change through policy and diplomacy while providing access to professional development, experiential learning, and networking. The Purdue Policy and Diplomacy Student Collective is aimed to increase diversity of thought, voice, and representation among policy influencers and diplomatic leaders by providing resources that will encourage confidence, develop well-rounded leaders, and prepare students interested in affecting societal change. So this is where we need everyone. We need student leaders and researchers, and that's what we're hoping to kind of gain through the application process here. The things that we're going to be doing next, we're going to start focus groups. We want to understand what is needed, what is wanted on campus, and what we can provide through these programs to make them the most effective and worthwhile for everyone. These student leaders and researchers will also be involved after the focus group sessions, kind of analyzing that and starting that ideation, planning, and implementation to put these activities into fruition. So we hope to get started this semester based on availability. If we can continue through the summer as possible, that's great, with the potential to launch in fall of 22, but we want to get it right. So if we launch right at the beginning of spring 2023, that's okay, but a fall 2022 launch would be fantastic. So with this, we share the invitation to apply. And also let's just take a moment too, and we can kind of discuss what we're looking for, and maybe just kind of talk about the statement of interest. So what we're looking for is a statement of interest. We're not giving kind of a word count for this. We just really want to hear from you on what it is that draws you to this role. We are looking for someone who thrives in creating something new, who's attuned to building with an eye on the bigger picture, and someone who's committed and passionate about supporting an inclusive and diverse society. If there are any other characteristics or things about yourself that you would like to include in there that you think would be relevant, we would definitely like to learn more about you. A CV or resume is welcome, but it is not required. We would love to see this by the end of the day on Monday, February 14th, so this Monday coming up. It doesn't have to be by 5, just be in by that day, and then we'll review through that week and hopefully get back to everyone the week after. So with that, that is just my brief introduction. Happy to entertain any questions.